Hi everyone! Today we're making a super cool craft. You're gonna make tassels and they are adorable and you can use them to decorate anything you want. And if you're like me and you love decorating, this is the perfect craft for you. So remember to watch the whole video and have fun making tassels. Check out all these cool ways you can use tassels. They can go on your bag or backpack, around your doorknob, over your bed, and even make fantastic gifts for friends and family. All you need for our activity today is a pair of scissors and some yarn. You can have as many colors of yarn as you want. I'm using 2 colors of yarn. So the first thing you do is take the end of your yarn. Then you take your hand and you open all your fingers just like this. Then stick the end of your yarn through your fingers like that. Then close your fingers. Now what we're going to do is start wrapping our yarn around our 4 fingers here. The most important thing to remember is that you need to wrap your yarn as loose as you can. Looser is better because if you wrap tightly, you'll hurt your hand. So loosely wrap the yarn around your fingers. Once you've wrapped a lot of yarn around your fingers, you are going to cut the string like that. The next step is to take a small piece of yarn. So I'm going to switch colors, but you don't have to. So cut off a small piece of yarn like this. And this yarn is going to go through here. So now my yarn is on either side, as you can see. The next step is to pull the yarn to the very top. Now that my yarn is at the top, I'm going to tie a knot. You can tie almost any knot you want, but I'm going to tie the square knot that we all learned on Tuesday Skills. I remove my hand and I'm going to tie the square knot by taking my right piece of string and going over the left piece. Then I'm going to take this piece of string that just went over and I'm going to put it through the hole and pull as tight as I can. Then I'm going to do the same thing again, but slightly different. Now, instead of moving the right piece over the left piece, I'm going to move the left piece over the right piece. So left over right, and then through the hole. And pull tight. And there's the square knot. So now we get to cut our tassel. So get your scissors ready and cut through all of this loop down here. Cut through all of this. Oh, awesome! It's so cute. I can almost see the finished tassel already. Now we only have one more thing to do. We're going to cut another piece of string and we're going to place it around the back of the tassel like this. Then we're going to tie another square knot. So I'm taking my right piece of thread and I'm going over my left piece and through the hole I just made. Then I'm going to pull super tight. Pull tight. And then I'm going to do the same thing again, but with the left side going over the right side. So now left side over the right side and through the hole and pull tight. And now I am going to trim my yarn so that it's all the same length. Make sure that you don't get your fingers hurt. Be very careful with this step. But once you finish that and you trim the rest of your string, your tassel's done. So there's our finished tassel. Make as many of these as you want. You can make 1 or you can make 10, however many you would like. I'm going to make my tassels into a string. So as I'm putting my tassels onto a string, I'm making sure they're all the same distance apart. So this one here is about 1 hand apart. So I'm gonna make this one about a hand apart as well. I can also make sure it's the same distance by measuring it. So this piece is this long. So I want this piece to be this long. So that's where I'm gonna attach my last tassel. To attach it, all we have to do is tie another square knot. So I'm gonna put these ends of string around the back of this string. Then I take my right end and I go over my left end like that. Then the piece on top, this one, is gonna go through the hole and pull tight. Then we do the same thing with the left piece. The left one goes over the right one and through the hole. Pull tight. It's okay if your knot isn't exactly a square knot, as long as whatever you tie is tight and helps keep your tassel on your string.